Thank you very much. Further debate, the member for Etobicoke North.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. With your permission and indulgence, Speaker, and with pre-consultation with Hansard, I'd like to offer you a multicultural greeting to not only the citizens and residents of Etobicoke North, but broadly to the province of Ontario. Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, sasriyakal, vanakam, bonjour, bon pomeriggio, boa tarde, buenas tardes, dzień dobry, dobre veche, salute privet, guten tag, salamat po, sha'u hua, and tashidilik. And those, Speaker, just for your information, technically, Speaker, I'm not in fact done, but I will leave it at that. But having said that, I accept the hard-won praise from my colleagues who are sitting next to me. But for your information, Speaker, those were in the languages of Arabic, Hindi, Punjabi, Tamil, French, Francais, Italiano, Portuguese, Spanish, Polish, Ukrainian, Russian, German, Filipino or Telugu, Mandarin, as well as Tibetan. I offer those greetings, Speaker, from the floor of this legislature in the spirit not only of my honourable colleague from Trinity Spadina, the bill that he's proposed, to celebrate, to recognize, to reaffirm, to promulgate, proselytize if we have to, the issue of multiculturalism, of pluralism, of celebration, and not merely toleration of diversity. I would also, Speaker, with your permission, like to commend the Prime Minister of Canada, the Honourable Stephen Harper, for also recognizing the value of multiculturalism, at least when it is time for elections. So, having said that, Speaker, his heart, or at least his electoral sense, is in the right place. I would encourage him and his colleagues and followers to perhaps think of individuals from the diverse cultures that we have in between the election cycles and not merely at the election cycles. Speaker, I can tell you, for example, and I say this with some form, I guess, of regret, that what's being practiced at the federal level is akin to what's called dog whistle politics, which of course have been perfected and made into a fine dark art in the United States of America. There are coded signals given which perhaps try to foster, inculcate, and invigorate the darker side of our natures. For example, we don't have to go too far out of the province of Ontario. We can go to the province in Quebec. And thankfully, the government that was booted out, I should say, and with their quote, I believe it was called the Quebec Charter of Rights or whatever the actual terminology was, they were at the stage, Speaker, where they specified in kind of cartoon diagrammatic form the types of dress and therefore implying the types of people who are not welcome in the country of Canada and in the public institutions of Quebec. So that's called dog whistle politics. Actually, dog whistle politics is a little subtle. That is probably overt, and I'm very happy to report that we live in a country where essentially that was not only rejected out of hand, but that government was booted out. We need, Speaker, whether it's simple humanity, simply realizing that it's the year 2015, or whether it's on the economic arguments that my colleagues have said, or whether it's a historical commemoration of the act of multiculturalism, which was brought in by Trudeau I once upon a time in 1971, as I understand it. All of these reasons, Speaker, because we are a pluralist, global society. I would commend, for example, the pluralist achievements and aspirations of His Highness the Aga Khan, whose centre, along with the Premier and many of my colleagues, we just inaugurated a part of, or, for example, Ratna Omidvar of Ryerson and the Global Diversity Exchange and the extraordinary work she's doing to help bring these types of issues, as I say, Speaker, as a celebration of humankind and not merely as an electoral wedge strategy. Merci beaucoup pour votre attention, Monsieur le Président.